The government is out here arresting mayors from New Jersey. So I know due process and habeas corpus aren't sexy things to talk about, but I'm going to need you to stick with me so we can chat about a few things to know whether or not it's time to panic. TLDR it is. It really, really is. On the same day they arrested a New Jersey mayor who's also running for governor, Stephen Miller of Trump and the White House said, maybe we should suspend the writ of habeas corpus, which I'm going to come back to. So just so you know, we're going here. Ross Baraka is mayor of Newark, and he was arrested for protesting outside of an ICE Detention Center, Delaney Hall, which is now a private for-profit prison that has reopened to be an ICE Detention Center because they've run out of rooms for all the people they're deporting. Over a month ago, it was revealed that a private for-profit prison was going to open to house all of the ICE detainees through a group called the Geo Group out of Boca Raton, Florida. And Newark's mayor, Ross Baraka, he sounded the alarm back then. Newark tried to take them to court and prevent them from opening because they didn't have the appropriate paperwork. They didn't have the certificate of occupancy. The government and the for-profit prison are like, we totally have all the right paperwork in order. Nothing to see here. And so they began housing detainees in this prison, even though there's an ongoing legal challenge to it. The mayor of Newark, Ross Baraka, is like, yeah, y'all may have a certificate of occupancy, sure, but it's from years ago when it was like a regular prison. And it's not now. You're going to house immigrants. It's a totally different operation. And you've made improvements to the prison. You've changed things. You haven't applied for that certificate of occupancy since then. So you're not in line. You're out of order. Sir, you're out of order. It's not legal. And so Mayor Ross Baraka shows up outside the ICE detention center and is like, I'm protesting this because you're violating people's rights, first of all. Due process? Who is she? But also, this facility has no rights to be open. He demands to have access to the facility. They don't let him in. He vows to return. This was on May 6th. Supposedly, they began taking detainees May 1st. So then, Representative Bonnie Watson-Coleman and Representative McIver, they both show up to Delaney Hall to gain access because they're like, this is a part of our oversight exercise and authority, so we're going to do that. We're going to exercise that authority, and we're going to check it out and see, because we're hearing reports and we don't love what we're hearing. And here they are checking out the facility from the outside. The mayor of Newark, Ross Baraka, is arrested at, we don't know why, right? Homeland Security just takes him away. We have like footage of him being taken away in handcuffs. Everybody's like, what's going on? Senator Andy Kim contacts them and gets the word that supposedly he's been arrested. Mayor Baraka was arrested for trespassing. Alina Habba, who's standing in as U.S. attorney for New Jersey, I guess. What a weird time. She says that Ross Baraka has been told numerous times that he needs to leave, and he's ignored these trespass warnings. I'm a little unclear how he's trespassing outside of the gates there, but whatever. She insists that no one's above the law. Really? Tell me more. Tell me so much more. I'm going to stop here because I have to go run a live for a couple hours and y'all have really short attention spans. But when I come back, we're going to talk about this, how it relates to the arrest of the mayor, why it's a problem for you, and how you can talk to other people about it so you can be contacting your representatives, your senators, anybody willing to listen. Thank you so much.